Hello YouTube, and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about different moderators. Now granted, I don't have every single moderator that's available on the market, but what I do have is what I have. And up until recently, you couldn't call it a moderator. The term was LDC, which stands for lead dust collector. And what I have in front of you are some lead dust collectors. I also have a sound meter over here. Now, I bought it off of eBay. I know there's a lot of different decibel readers, but that's the one I chose, so this is the one we're going to use. Now, I also heard different conflicting stories at how far you got to have your decibel or sound meter away from the barrel. At this particular point, well, I don't think it really much matters, because to me, a moderator, if it's working properly, it's going to suppress the sound the best that it could coming out of the gun. So I figured that this is about the right distance. So let's continue on. This one right here is a Huggett. And I took that off of my Bantam Sniper HR&22 because I want to test that out. We have here is a TKO 22. This one and this one are both made in the Philippines. This one here is for a Cricket 177 bullpup. Here is a Wolf Airgun moderator, and we have a Benjamin Trail MP shroud or moderator. That is by far the cheapest. If you don't have a moderator, if you have 1/2 20 threads on the end of your barrel, then, and if you have room between the barrel, like here's the air tank versus the barrel, well then this shroud will obviously fit right down your barrel, providing that you have a threaded muzzle on the end that's 1/2 20. And basically all it consists of is this tube right here that you buy from Crosman. Here is what screws into the end of the muzzle on your barrel. As you can see, the different baffles that are on the inside. And on the back of the shroud itself, which basically slides on, you screw it in, and you have somewhat of a suppressor to help quiet down the sound. And for the most part, it does help out. It's better than not having a suppressor. So I'm going to demonstrate to you. Here is one of my demonstration guns that I'm going to be shooting. This is a 2240 converted to PCP, aka Frankenstein gun. The stock is It's made in the Philippines, jackfruit, made by a guy by the name of Jim Boy, but it's got custom parts done to it. It's tuned, and it's got a, what is that? I want to say it's a Discovery barrel in 2.2, but the gun is very accurate. I do have to give it that. Out to 40 yards, it's quite accurate, and I'm very pleased with the performance of this particular gun. But the problem was it was just too loud, and I will demonstrate that to you right now. Gonna turn it on. I hope everybody can see that. Without a moderator. Again. Fairly loud. 88. Now I'm going to screw this moderator on. It's made in the Philippines by a guy named Tooper. And we'll try that again. $86, a lot quieter than 2 decibels lower, which is fairly quiet, in my opinion. The next gun we're going to try is a Hatsan AT-44. With a TKO moderator. $85. $85 again. Without the moderator. Again. By the way, this is an AT-44 tactical, but all the AT-44 platforms are basically the same thing. So, and that's with a TKO moderator, LDC. The next gun we're going to try I have so many to choose from, but let me just pick up one here. BSA Scorpion SE. With Moderator. $85. That moderator was made in the Philippines without a moderator. $86. One more time. $88. We'll do one more time. $86, $88. Now we're going to try the Benjamin Trail MP. Wrong one. Hang on a second, guys. $84. $85. $85. That's with the Crossman Shroud. We're going to try a Huggett. $84. $85. A wolf. Doesn't want to screw into this one. Must be the wrong thread. Don't look like it, but doesn't want to screw in. Let me try another one. Hang on. I guess they are wrong sides there. It looks like a half 20, but it's not going to screw into this BSA barrel. Ah, it does screw in. I just didn't screw it in right. Okay, resume the test. $86. $86. I don't know if you guys can tell between 85, 86 decibel, but I can a little bit. So, sound suppression does work. Just wish I had a Donnie FL to try. But at this point, I do not. I'm going to try. The next gun I'm going to try is going to be Cricket 177. One of three of my favorite bullpups. Got them in all three calibers. Extremely accurate. This is a Mark Dempsey shroud. And I'm going to shoot the gun without a moderator. Got to get back far enough so I can reach the trigger. There we go. $89. Again. 89. This is the original shroud that came with the Cricket. $87. $87. when I'm out pesting, even with the original shroud that came with this gun, one shot, and it seems like all the birds fly away. Seems like it was quiet, but it wasn't. Not quiet enough. So I had to go with an aftermarket one. I tried to put a Donnie FL on it, on this gun, but when I emailed him, apparently you got to send this off, have this end all cut off, rethreaded, so you can put a half 20 adapter on the end, so you can put on a screw on a moderator on the end of it. But I found Mark Dempsey in England, and he made me this shroud. I've been quite pleased with it. Slightly longer than the stock one, but I didn't mind it. '83. Again. 83. That's a heck of a lot quieter. And that's on a Cricket 177. The next gun is my Urban bullpup. Originally, the Urban bullpup came with what people call a pickle. I call it a dildo on the end of the barrel. So I had TKO 22, called up Mike of TKO, gave him a link to my channel, to my Gamo Urban bullpup, and he called me back and said, hey, send me the barrel. I'll make a moderator for it. Well, this is what I had to do. I chucked the barrel up in a lathe and had to cut all this, the old moderator off of it, because I didn't like the pickle. Now this is what it sounds like without a shroud or moderator. 90. Again. Originally, I had a Wolf moderator on the end of this. This is what it sounded like. 87. A lot quieter than 90, but still a little loud. Will it work out in the field? Sure. But I want it quieter. long threads. Let's try the TKO. Not TKO, excuse me. The Huggett. Let's see what the Huggett's gonna sound like. $87. $86. $87. The Gamo Urban bullpup. Now we're going to try the TKO. I screwed up. Man, got the TKOs all screwed up. Which one went to where? Give me a second here. Put the right one back on it. Ah, much better. Okay. $86. $87. $87. So really didn't make any difference between the TKO and the Wolf silencer or moderator. Next gun is going to be the Crown Puncher Breaker. And with the Crown Puncher Breaker, I don't know if Troy Hammer is still in business, but it's Troy Hammer and Annihilator Airguns. He deals strictly with Crown Airguns. I bought his quiet kit. I didn't have a sound meter at the time, but we're gonna test this one out to see how quiet this one is. And that's why I have a pellet trap. was a pellet loaded in the chamber. But luckily it was pointing downrange in a safe area. Try that again. Okay. Try this again. Now that's fairly quiet. $84. I can live with that. $83. One more time. $84. I'll take that all day long. The next gun we're going to try is my Marauder bullpup in 177. Has a Mad Dog stock. I was shooting it the other day, trying to zero the gun in at 30 yards. I shot it last year at a farm permission, and I wasn't very happy with the point of impact, especially at 30 yards. 1 minute it's one hole, and next minute 2-3 flyers. So I figure, you know what, let me try a different barrel. So I just put a different barrel on this, another 177 Crosswind barrel, and I don't have the factory shroud on, so we're going to see how loud it is. $86. $88. Between 86 and 88. So now they say that the Marauder has a very quiet shroud system, and I believe it. With the factory shroud and baffles in place, we're going to try it again. $84. That was right there with the cricket. $84. Fairly quiet. So that's right there with the cricket. And next gun we're going to try is going to be the ATI Nova Vista Liberty synthetic stock in 177. Now this does not has a shroud but no baffles. I have baffles that are coming for it. This one unscrew, got an Allen. So I'm not going to take the shroud off. So we're going to see what this one sounds like with no baffles inside, just a shroud. '86. '86. Not bad. Nova Vista Liberty, sweet gun for under $300 regulated. Accurate to boot. Gonna do a review in the future on this particular gun. The next gun is going to be the Airguns. S510 177. Not bad, 85. Fairly quiet. One more time. That was 86. So 86. We're rounding off to 86 decibels. That's a fairly quiet gun. Let's try the Gamo Urban with the factory dildo on the end. '86. '86. Well, I'll tell you. The Urban bullpup, try some different shrouds, even a Huggett on the end of it. It was still 86. So really, for a factory shroud, factory dildo on the end of this, may not look pretty, but it does the job. I'm also going to be doing a review on this Gamo Urban in the stock configuration, because that gun in the stock configuration with, of course, a regulator, Altos regulator, you get it on eBay, gives me exactly 30 shots, low extreme spread and standard deviation. Now, last gun I want to try is the Hatsan QE series. Now, I have an AT44 QE long and a 2.2. Let's see what this sounds like with the sound meter. 85. 85. So the Hatsan QE system, which stands for quiet energy, does seem to work. Well, folks, I'm going to do one more gun. I almost forgot. The Bantam Sniper. As you can see, this is shrouded, but there's nothing inside it. No baffles, no nothing. When I bought the gun from Airguns, Arizona, I went ahead and purchased the Huggett. Let's see what it sounds like without the Huggett. What kind of readings we're getting on full power. Okay, here we go. $88. Again. $88. Let's try a TKO on the end of this. Okay. TKO. $84. One more time. 83. 83. The Cricket was the quietest with the Mark Dempsey shroud. Moderator, excuse me, moderator. Now, let's try Wolf Airgun moderator. $85. 84. One more time. 84. Not bad for about $70 shipped. Moderator. But there is a big difference in weight. This is obviously going to be a little bit heavier. Lighter. Lighter and smaller. Now let's try it with the Huggett. $83. 83. So, what is a conclusion? Well, I don't know. It's a beautiful looking moderator, but I'm not after looks. I'm after whether or not it's going to do the job and make it quiet. Now, I don't remember what I paid for this Huggett, but I can guarantee you it's around $120 in that price range. Is it worth $120? I don't think so. When I can get a Mark Dempsey moderator for $100 ship, and that cricket, it's got a bark, just like my Gamo Urban. But I like these too. TKOs. Very simple design, very effective. So go with what your gut tells you to buy. Now, this is just my opinion, of course, on the moderators that I had on hand. I had to run a test because I was curious myself. I hope you found this test helpful to you. But now these manufacturers, when you get into high-end air guns, they are going to come with some type of moderator on there. And some of the factory ones, they do quite a nice job of taming the bark down. Good example is my air arms. That was fairly quiet. It was, 85, I think it was. 84, 85, 85, 86. But that is fairly quiet when you're out in the field. You're not going to scare a lot of birds or whatever you're hunting or pesting. So go with what moderator you feel is the quietest. This is just my individual testing. Now, if you don't have the money, just look up the parts. Got to remember though, to measure the barrel or the shroud to the air cylinder or your bottle to make sure that if you go this route here, the Crossman or the Benjamin Trail MP, that you have a 1/2 inch on the end of the barrel, and this does a fairly decent job suppressing some of that bark to make it backyard friendly. That's all I have for you folks. I was in my gun closet, excuse me, just the other day, and I want to do a quick review on some of my, excuse me, I'm coming down with a cold, getting that time of the year. Behind me, I have a few springers that I bought over the years, and I still have one of my favorite guns from years ago when I was 12 years old. Gonna be doing a review on this baby right here. Daisy 880 with the metal action and pump handle. Have to tell you a story about this gun. I'm surprised I kept it all these years, and it still shoots. And believe it or not, I shoot it all the way out to my 30-yard backstop, where I zero in all my air guns at 30 yards. And it does pretty good. So I'm going to be doing a review on that. And have some other break barrels that I want to do some reviews on. Because I like all guns. I don't care if it's a break barrel, PCP, CO2, powder burner. If it shoots a projectile, I like it. I'm ex-military. Ground pounder. So, I like guns. I like weapons. So, next time, very soon. May even start it tomorrow. But I hope you found this video helpful to you.